You've asked for this car since we began regular car reviews, and finally we have one. So let's do this.
Why is there a hose going from the airbag plumbing into the cabin? Why are you pumping sounds into the car? You're not BMW Ford. Now cut it out.
This ain't a Benz, but it's plenty for me. Oh, it's plenty for me.
The larger, faster in a straight line, more powerful Focus ST is selling for less. But why? The Fiesta ST is quick when the road gets very tight, because this is a small car. This is a 1980s small car small. This is a small car like the Dodge Omni was small. The Fiesta ST is smaller than my Honda Fit, and it has almost twice the horsepower as a Fit, and it gets better gas mileage than a Honda Fit. In 1976, the Ford Fiesta was stomped into being by the heavy monster sound, the nuttiest sound around in the UK. Seriously, Madness and the Fiesta were formed in the same year, 1976. Now listen, Buster, us Yanks never got the Fiesta until 2010, but this car has been rock steady in the UK ever since two-tone. My people are being introduced to the Fiesta late in the game. It's like discovering the Toasters in high school with Don't Let the Bastards Grind You Down during the crest of ska's third wave. You think they're a new band, and then your art teacher says, nope, they've been around for 10 years now. And then he pulls out New York Fever on vinyl and you realize that you're too hip to be cool. This North American Fiesta ST makes 180 horsepower at the crank from a 1.6 liter with a mini turbo, and the top speed is a reported 136 miles an hour. Torque vectoring, yes. That is a shady way of saying the front brake pads corral the nose of the car and wear themselves out. But if that keeps you from cartwheeling through your superintendent's front lawn while he's on all fours in his living room watching a VHS tape of Titan AE while he binds his crooked dick with confiscated silly bands, and he stole a TI-85 graphing calculator and he's shoving it in and out of his ass while a model train goes in a slow circle in the corner, his Maine Coon cat is indifferent, but the Chinese food delivery man keeps ringing the doorbell. If torque vectoring keeps you from seeing that, so be it. But when the sky's open and all the whores come raining down wearing air-cooled Porsche 911 t-shirts and chanting about the death of manuals, look right here. Here it is. It's not going anywhere. Now look over here. Look at the driver's mirror. It has a built-in double mirror, one of those little convex sort of things you can see farther out. You need this. But do you know why? Do you know why those little things exist? Because rollover protection and side curtain airbags exist. You want to know the history of this? Okay, here's what's going on. Families and insurance agencies want cars to be safer. On June 1st, 2000, with the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration's ruling report, which you can read right here, a precedent was set requiring a car's roof to be able to support the weight of the car in the event of a rollover crash. Look here, Section F, bullet point number 4. This section is a reaction and proposed suggestions to the whole report, everything that came before. The whole report up until this point said this: people are getting into rollover crashes even when we tell them to be careful. We gave cars bad test ratings and people are still buying them. What are we gonna do? The first point said cause drivers to obey speed limits. Nope, that's not gonna happen. Bullet point 2, improve roadways with paved. Nope, state budgets, money, that's not gonna happen. Point number 3, promote electronic stability control. Even on small cars? Price point, nope, that's not going to happen. Bullet point number 4. Promote crashworthiness improvement, including active restraint systems, tubular and side curtain airbags, new belt reminder systems, and structural crashworthiness improvements. Ooh, there we go. That's what they did. Because that was the only suggestion to this problem that would work in the real world. The reason why all cars, including small ones like this, have poor visibility is because all pillars are bigger, because they hold thicker frame pieces and airbags, because of this report from the year 2000. And that's where it all began. And that's why it's hard to see out of the Fiesta ST. But back to the Fiesta ST as a car. No donut. You get a full-size spare in this car. The seats fold down, but not all the way down. And that is something the Fit can do that the Fiesta can't. But even though it can't haul like other hatchbacks, and it has a sound symposer, and the rear suspension is not independent, what is it like to drive? Allegory. Ever see two dads talking in Boscovs, in the pants section, of course, and one of them has a 5-year-old son. And the 5-year-old is pulling at dad's arm. Kid wants to go. He wants to get out of here. He's pulling on dad's arm. But dad is talking to the other adult and he's going blah blah mortgage, blah blah McNabb, blah blah copay, blah 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 visualization, blah 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 visitation, blah 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 court date, arson, blah 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 topsoil, force flex yard bags, blah blah hungry man microwave dinner, blah 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 burner phone, blah 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 alibi. And the kid is tugging. He's pulling on his dad's arm as hard as he can, and he's good. Let's go. And he's pulling so hard that his dad's arm is outstretched, and dad has to lean, and he leans with it, but he's pretending not to notice because he's still going blah 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 one-way ticket, blah 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 cashier's check, blah 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 Montana, blah 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 canned beans, blah blah lay low for a while, blah blah VW Westphalia, and all the while the kid is pulling. He's pulling. Come on, let's go.
That is so cool. Oh, what am I in? Third? No problem merging in this. Oh! That is nice. Ah, this thing's fun.
That's what it's like to drive a Fiesta ST.
This Forza Fiesta, the trim is the ST. Oh, the cabin, it has comfy Recaro bucket seats, but I always thought I'd end up driving something large and contemptuous of peace. It bothers me to say I'm jealous of the way it's handsomer than me. But that's just a-okay. It isn't in my way, competing for hot dates.